Hello, everybody. Why'd you put the shade up? Put it up. Okay. Here we go. You may notice the AC is missing. I'll have more on that in a second. Hello, everyone. We have AJ and Linda Belk are moderating. We have Easel Cat, Kenneth Colton, Apocalypse No, Big Bill, Trish McMillan, Bunny, Peppy the Frog, Gordon Gott, Katrina Caddle, Prosy, Larkspur Addict, Darth Tater, Trish McMillan, Shaft, did I say Kenneth Colton, Kim Hayes, Chips Not Chunks, Pat W, Alex Duncan, BZ Rascally Rabbit, Shaft loved Top Gun, Bridget McGowan, Crop Duster, May, Ziggy, Jody Ross, Queen of the South, Mark French, Linda Gordon says it's 107 here, Cindy Jones, Budget Girl. Welcome everyone to the stream. Shaw Cards. Athletics. And AH. Tired Pup. Patty. California Freedom TV. Oh, California Freedom TV, I think I got your postcard. Read it a little bit. So welcome everyone. Sammy Boy, Joe's Crayons. Welcome, welcome. We have some things to talk about. Gary Alwine is here. It is pretty nice. The weather is really nice here today. 71 degrees right now. It's been very nice weather the last few days here where I am. It's supposed to be a nice week. So nice. And sunny too. Not like in Orlando in summer when it's cloudy. Let's see here. Hold on, I gotta put my shoes on for a second. Give me one moment here. Josh Kinder is here. 77 Pool Bob. Sonic says it's cooling off from our high of 114, currently 111 in Arizona where Sonic is. Callie Voltaire is here. No, TFG moderator, we did one haircut stream, that's it, no more. We did it once, no need to do it again. No, I'm sorry that you broke up with your girlfriend, California Freedom TV. Wendy Lincoln is here, Kimberly Barr is here. I've had kind of a busy day, actually. Linda says, I'm so jealous of your 71. Maurice Harper is here. James T is here. Frank Lombard is here. Frank, I don't know if the chat is the place to talk about that. Kenneth, I'm sorry about your son. I hope he feels better soon. Tired Pup. Thanks for spreading the word about the channels. Tired Pup. Dizzydale. Oh, I haven't even done anything yet. That's so nice of Dizzydale. Thank you, Dizzydale. I appreciate that. Thanks for the sticker. That's Baby Lemon on that sticker. Baby Lemon. It's the green one. Baby Lemon. Thank you. Very nice of Dizzydale. Beth Stannard is here. Madison says, I can't wear my agenda-free hoodie since it's too hot. Now I need a shirt. Wolferine is here. Too Sick is here. Nea Falgo is here. Paula Faust is here. Her mom is here. Anita Modolewski is here. AM Coffee is here. K-Drama is here. Krista Borden is here. Hello, everyone. It's our Saturday evening live stream. Ursula Anderson is here. Karen is here. Nikki Kennedy is here. Darren Markley is here. Grezzy is here. Thanks again, Linda and AJ, for modding. Sorry. I've had kind of a busy day today, believe it or not. I'll tell you about it. Sicilian is here. K-Drama is here. Easel Cat is here. Cindy Jones is here with her sister Renee. If you hear a dog, it's from outside. It's not from inside here. The windows are open, so you might hear a dog outside. We'll get you all updated. April Coco is here. Chips Not Chunks is here. Tom Mix is here. Everybody's noticing the AC isn't there. There's a screen on the window. Well, I'll get you caught up. I'll get everybody caught up. But there is a screen on that window. The bugs can't just fly in through that window. Michelle Mason is here. Polly is here. Flowing Light. Chris Wright. Darth Tater. Mellow Fellow. Amy Williams. Mark Hayes. Hannikin. Teresa Fowler. Scanning Audio is here. Jen L. from Milwaukee is here. Polly says, I never was on the selling side of a yard sale before. This is a nice first. Polly, you should tell people what you're selling. Maybe people will want to purchase something remotely. Polly says he's having a yard sale. Strive Research is here. The viewers might want Polly's stuff. Cherry Cola is here. Okay, I think we're ready to start getting into this. I think Musical Moop is here. I think. Polly says, yard sale was today. It's over. This morning I made over $300. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, I'll stop yawning soon. That's what usually happens. Painting Surfaces by Steve is here. Hello. Okay, so it's Saturday evening. Welcome. I'll mention my day. You might think, Steve, I didn't see you do news today, so it wasn't a busy day. No, it has been a busy day. It's been a busy day. Bruce D is here. All right. So today, hey, Anne Marie is here. Today, Steve Chambers is here. Beanman 25 Jr. is here. Beanman 25 Jr. So I got up today, and the first thing I did after eating breakfast was I worked on the script. Blackwind is here, by the way, in buttons. So if you remember, a friend of mine in LA hired me to write a short script for him way back in like November, but it got delayed. And so now it's finally undelayed. And I said, ooh, hold on a second. Hold on. We got to pause this for a second. Hold on. Guys, hold on 1 second. Hello? I'm literally on my channel right now. I'm not showing your face though, but I'm talking to you.
Tell them I say hi.
Yes, guys, I'm talking to my niece. She's going to, my niece is going to Yellowstone tomorrow, right?
Yes.
For how long? For how long?
For 2 months.
Is it okay if they hear your voice?
Yes, that's okay.
Okay, so I'm talking to my niece. I had FaceTime my niece before this started because I wanted to talk to her before she left, but I didn't get a hold of her. So she just FaceTimed in. When are you leaving? Like in the morning?
I'm leaving in the morning, but I'm not gonna actually get to Yellowstone until Monday.
Okay. But you're leaving in the morning.
I'm leaving in the morning.
Wow.
Packing right now.
She's packing right now, everyone.
And your nephew's here as well.
That's good. Yeah. So I'm not showing this on the air. I'm looking at you. On the air, people are seeing the back of my phone.
Can people hear us?
Yeah. So don't say anything bad, Mitchell.
Okay.
Hi, Agenda Free TV.
Yeah, my nephew says hi, Agenda Free TV.
No Agenda Free TV?
Yeah. Anyways, so, well, I hope you have a good time.
Thank you.
And just so my viewers can know, you're going to Yellowstone like for some program where you work for a month or two, right?
Yeah. I'm like working in a general store there.
That's awesome. That sounds really fun. I wish I could go and do that.
Everyone. If anyone's making a summer trip. It's the 150th anniversary of Yellowstone National Park this year. So.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Fun fact for the viewers.
Cool. Awesome. I'll tell you, my niece says, fun fact for the viewers, it's the 150th anniversary of Yellowstone National Park this summer. That's her fun fact for you. Well, I hope you have an awesome time. I'll FaceTime her or call you there.
Got it.
She's not going to take my calls when she's there. She's going to be having too much fun.
No, I will.
You can at least text me.
Yeah, you can also call me after the stream if you...
Oh, you're going to be awake? I'll text you and see if you're awake.
I'll be awake.
Okay. All right. That was my niece, Amanda. So I'll call you or text you after. All right. Bye. Bye, Mitchell.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
I didn't know that she was going to be awake after the stream. I thought she was like going to bed because she had to get up early. Her mom says, beware of Bigfoot. April says, send photos of the park. I'll try to get her to send some photos. I told her I hoped they didn't have the super volcano while she was there. And I gave her a link to a BBC documentary on the Yellowstone super volcano. But yeah, I wanted to. I normally, of course, don't talk on the phone during a stream, but I didn't know if that was going to be the only chance I got to talk to her before she left. But I'll talk to her after. I guess she's going to be up late. No, she's not camping. It's like this program. She's in college, and I guess I believe a bunch of college attendees, college men and women, go there for the summer and just like work and hang out. So she's going to work in a general store and then like stay with other college kids. And then they get a couple days a week off to like do whatever they want. It sounds really fun, actually. So I think she's going to have a great time. As long as there's no super volcano. Yellowstone supposedly had a crazy super volcano and could have another one at some point in the future of the Earth. The Yellowstone supervolcano. The Yellowstone caldera formed during the last of the 3 super eruptions over the past 2.1 million years. There was a super eruption 2.1 million years ago, one 1.3 million years ago, and one 640,000 years ago. And the loosely defined term supervolcano has been used to describe volcanic fields that produce exceptionally large volcanic eruptions. Anyways, it's been a while since I read on supervolcanoes, but if there was another supervolcano eruption, it could like have enormous, terrible consequences for the Earth. Now, presumably there will be one at some point, but it might be, you know, hundreds of thousands of years from now. So I don't know. But there's a good BBC documentary on it. If I can find it. Yeah, the truth, I think this is the one. BBC Supervolcano, Supervolcano, the truth about Yellowstone. Anne Marie says it's 100% going to blast off someday. Yeah, it's not the case that it's kind of, I believe if I remember right, it's thought that at some point there could be another supervolcano eruption there. It's just, but they can't tell when it's going to be. Maybe it'll be in 100,000 years, you know. So I don't know if I'd be able to cover it if it was bad enough. Anyways, but it's interesting to read up about the Yellowstone supervolcano. What would happen if the Yellowstone supervolcano actually erupted? That's from Fox. If the supervolcano under the Yellowstone National Park ever had another massive eruption, it could spew ash for thousands of miles across the U.S., damaging buildings, smothering crops, and shutting down power plants. It'd be a huge disaster. But the odds of that happening are thankfully pretty low. The Yellowstone supervolcano, thousands of times more powerful than a regular volcano, has only had 3 truly enormous eruptions in history. There's no indication we're due for another supervolcano anytime soon. It's possible that Yellowstone might never have an eruption that large again. It's not clear. Anyways. Yeah, the last supervolcano eruption there was over 600,000 years ago. Pat W says they have so many ground sensors in the area they record every jiggle. Rick Hoppy says the way things have been going the last few years, an eruption wouldn't surprise me. Jacob Genema is here. Anyways, I think my niece is going to have a great time. I think she's going to have an awesome time. Stax is here. Susie is here. Boston More Than a Feeling is here. Old Silver is here. Okay, so anyways, I was about to tell you what I've been up to today. When we heard from my niece. Oh, thanks, Lark Sporadic. Lark Sporadic says there's a book called Death in Yellowstone. Is it about the supervolcano? Hey, thanks, Lark Sporadic. I really appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Thanks to Lark Sporadic. Oh, it's not about the supervolcano. The book that Lark Sporadic was talking about is a book about accidents and foolhardiness in the first national park. So Lark Sporadic recommends this book, Death in Yellowstone, accidents and foolhardiness in the first national park. Michelle has read that book. I just posted the link. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. I have not read it. There have been more than 250 people, well, who died in Yellowstone. That's what it says. Thank you, Lark Sporadic. Looks interesting. The summary of the book is intriguing stories of how people have died in Yellowstone, warn about the many dangers that exist there in wild areas in general. Oh, there's a newer version, the second edition. That's the second edition. The chilling book that launched an entire genre of books about the often gruesome but always tragic ways people have died in our national parks. I'll post the updated link there. By Lee H. Whittlesey. Hannikin says YouTuber Mary Greeley posts a lot about the activity at the Yellowstone caldera. California Freedom TV says we've got plans to dissipate the Yellowstone volcano before it happens. I'm not aware of that. Maybe there is. That's not something I'm aware of. Polly says, tell her to say hi to Yogi. Maurice Harper is here. Denise Horton is here. She has a lot of work. Jake from State Farm is here. I think Lou Hammer's got to go. Yeah, Lou Hammer's out. Lou Hammer with the comment in the Z is gone. No more Lou Hammer. I don't have any patience for that. Lou Hammer is this weird troll person or something with their Z in their comments. So they're gone. They have been thrown out. Yes, I think April Coco is right. April, I think you're right. Okay, let me go over, JSJ is here. Let me go over what I was doing today. That made it that I was busy, even though we didn't cover news on Agenda Free TV. So, I woke up, and after eating breakfast, the first thing I did is worked on my script. And as many of you know, a friend of mine hired me to write a short script back in November. But everything got delayed with my friend. So... But now the script is due. So I told my friend I would try to have it done by the end of the weekend. The weekend ends tomorrow. So I basically, unless I'm stuck covering news, which I might be, but if there's no news, I have to finish this tomorrow and send it him. So I have been working on this script, just getting it working some every day. So that's the first thing I did today is I worked a bunch in this script. Right now, I just basically have to proofread it and, make some little cosmetic changes to it. So, but that's been taking up my time. That's just a one-time thing. So I did that, and then I went for a run because I didn't go for a run yesterday. And also remember, I cannot run at night yet in my where I live because I only have the top floor of the apartment right now. I don't have the whole house yet. So I got to run during the day if I'm going to work out, if I'm going to run. Once we get to the start of August, about 7 weeks from now, I will then be able to run at night, which will allow more flexibility in my schedule. But I can't run at night now because there's people downstairs. And I'm not in a concrete building. It's a script for a show my friend's working on. I'll talk about it more when it's done. Go jogging at night? No. I will not be going jogging where I live at night. I think it'd be fine. I just don't really have an interest in running around, like a suburb where nobody's walking around at night by myself. It's kind of weird. Car might hit me or something. So I did that. I worked on my script, and then I went for a run, and then I went out to dinner with my mom because I hadn't done that in a little bit. So that was nice. I got to go to dinner with my mom. And then I came back here. So it's kind of been a busy day. Even though, I've been, if there were news, I would have jumped on the air and covered it. I think you'll maybe see the finished product someday, Linda. I'll certainly let you know. Yeah, we went to the local Chinese place that my mom likes to go to. And I like to go to too. It's right near us. It's easy. This really nice. We sit at the bar and the bartender's super nice. We know her, so it's just really chill. Yeah, we had some Chinese food. But Chris says, I have a noisy kid upstairs bugging the living daylights out of me. I know how you feel. Yeah, we hang out at the bar and we talk to the bartender, maybe other people there, and the game is, we were watching a baseball game. It's just kind of chill. So that's what I did. That was my whole day. Those things. But I have made progress, and hopefully, I kind of need to do it. If there's no huge news tomorrow, I got to finish the script and send it to my friend. It's time. It's time. There may be a bit more work to do on it. Like, I don't know. For all I know, I'll get some notes back, and my friend will say make these changes. I don't anticipate it being huge changes, because he generally knows what I'm going to write. I've been sending him stuff, and then he sends it back to me with notes. So he generally knows what the script is going to look like. The Chateau in Waltham, Sammy boy. I think I was there when I was a kid. Probably the last time. Rick says he has a very good Chinese restaurant near him. Linda, yes, it was a very nice dinner with Mom. My mom doesn't really like going out alone, so I like to go out with her anyway, but it's fun because, then she can go out. My house, the people living downstairs, they don't even know what I do. We got some trolls tonight. Mods are all over it, though. Yeah, no, it is great that I can go out with my mom, and that was a big reason for moving back here was so I could spend time with family. And then when I'm out with my mom, like when we're at this Chinese place, I check the news. It's not that far from where I live, so if there is some breaking news when I'm out with my mom, I can just come home and cover it. It's not that far, and she knows that too. So I check when we're out, but nothing happened while we were there. Mercy K is here. Brutus is here. Margaret Machinima. Bunny, Karen. And now I'm here. That's how the day has gone. Joshua LeBlanc is here. Allison Sky is here. And then, Lithrone tested COVID positive. I hope you feel better, Lithrone, if you have symptoms. As you also probably know, there hasn't been much huge news the last few weeks. I mean, if you just look at our channel, I hate that the big stories have been the shootings, but, we've been on some in the last month, but it hasn't been, aside from the shootings, which wouldn't happen, there hasn't been that much non-shooting big news over the last month or so. But this is what happens. There's always times where there's less big news or more big news. It's all it's a cycle. Sonic says weather news has been kind of quiet too. That's a fair point, Sonic. That is a good point. Sometimes there's just weird stuff that happens that we cover, but there hasn't been anything like that. But believe me, I'm constantly checking. I'm ready to cover it. I have one more next week. Next week, I had committed to going to 2 different Red Sox games with my brother and my nephew. So one of those was like 2 weeks ago. That was the night I couldn't cover the Tulsa shooting because I was at the Red Sox game with my brother, my niece, and my nephew. I promised them I went. So the one other Red Sox game I've committed to going to is next week. I had promised them I would go, my brother and my nephew. So if something crazy enough happens, I can always come home from the game, but just to let you know. But otherwise, I'm around. I'm around and I'm keeping up with the news and I'm ready to jump on the air and cover stuff, depending on what happens. Shahn TV is here. Shahn sent me a picture of his DNA tests he bought. Rudy Castillo is here. Alibaba is here. Her mom is here. Lithrone is here. I'm going to show you the picture. Sonic is making a Field of Dreams reference. I haven't taken one of the DNA tests yet. I think they're going to send me a replacement 23andMe because mine was expired. Shahn, I think they might have sent it to my UPS box. I gave him that address, but I haven't been over to the UPS box in a couple days, so I'll have to get over there and see what's there. Now, Shahn sent me a picture. I'm going to show you the picture. So Shahn saw the stream where we talked about 23andMe and he got intrigued. So Shahn, this is Shahn's picture. He got the 23andMe test and the Ancestry DNA tests and the dog DNA test. So he's going to do dog DNA. Dog DNA tells you what percentage breed. See on the box it says like 24% Golden Retriever, 12% Great Pyrenees. So it looks like it tells you what breed your dog is, not what country your dog is from. Sonic says, "Is Shahn a dog?" Yeah, Tom, we talked about that whole thing when we talked about this a couple streams ago, we talked all about that. Tom says, if you take it, I think you surrender to the DNA information for like research and crime databases, so be aware. Yeah, we talked about that a bunch. April Coco says, need to get one for my cats. Yeah, I want to hear what your dog DNA says. Kenneth's little Shih Tzu turned 14 a few days ago. Yeah, so we did that. We did the whole, if you want to go back and watch the whole discussion, remember, it's very easy to find segments from past shows. Just use the chapters. I put chapters on these broadcasts. Go to the stream. This is last Wednesday's stream. Show more. Oh no. This is probably a short stream. Is that why that has no chapters on it? Yeah, that was the stream part 1. This is stream part 2. Go to the stream, go to the description, show more, click on show more, and you can read, you can go straight to the different segments. But I guess 23andMe was before this. Probably here. "23andMe" right there. That's from Tuesday. So use the chapters to find different segments. Kimberly Barr says, they just verified a person who went missing 40 years ago via DNA. She went missing as a child after her parents were killed. May really likes the chapters. Yeah, use the chapters. Patty Whack is here. Shahn says, my dog is a purebred Australian cattle dog, so I kind of know what the results will be, but I was curious what the results would be. Jen L likes the chapters too. Sonic says, for someone unfamiliar with the channel, the chapter list was pretty random. Well, they can get an idea of how random the streams are. Okay. All right, so I talked about what I did today. I talked about what? I don't remember what else I talked about. What I did today, we talked about Shahn's DNA tests. talked about the script a little bit. Probably should update you on the air conditioner, because a lot of people were asking about the air conditioner. It's not there. See, it's not there anymore. Okay, so what happened is, if you watched the stream, Sarah's here moderating. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah, AJ, and Linda Belk. Thank you. If you watched the stream we did on Thursday, where we covered the January 6th commission, if you watched the stream, you'll know that I was saying on the stream that my AC was not working. So what happened on Thursday is I actually went to my niece's graduation. I got to tell you about that too. I went to my niece's graduation on Thursday, her high school graduation. And, I was not going to cover the January 6th commission. I specifically said multiple times on the air, on this channel, that I was not going to cover it. And I just changed my mind, and I found out the House was showing it so I could show it, and I was just like, I'll just do it. So the mods had no heads up, which was my bad. But yeah, Sarah says, hell yeah, LMAO, yeah, hello, surprise. Right, so I did not decide until, I think I was at the graduation, said, you know what, I'll cover it. So I came home from the graduation, and I just got it on the air. But before the stream started, I turned on my AC, and I noticed nothing was happening with the AC. And there was an error message on the AC. It said E14. E14. Get ready, chat, HVAC people. All the chatters are going to know what this means. By the way, so I looked in the manual. There was nothing about the error codes in the manual. Then I looked online. I could not find that error code online. I guess the error codes for my AC are like for like a technician or something. But I have no idea what E14 meant. Polly says the old E14. What I can tell you is you would turn the AC on and it would say E14 and it wouldn't do anything. So then I read something in my manual saying maybe you can clear an error by unplugging it and plugging it back in. So I unplugged it for a minute or two and plugged it back in. And then what happened is it didn't say E14 anymore, but I would turn it on and the lights would come on it, and then nothing would happen, and then a minute later the lights would go off. So that's what it did. You could turn it on, but nothing would happen, and then it would turn off after a minute. So the handyman came over yesterday, and he looked it over, and then he called the appliance store where he bought it, and they just said, we're going to replace it. So the appliance store is coming over to take back my air conditioner and to replace it with a new one. Now, I think I'm right because, as you know, we have had problems with the AC sound. Specifically, I did a whole thing on one of our streams like a week ago where I talked about how it had this crazy high-pitched whining noise that gave me a headache. I think I did get a lemon BZ. And so I think I was right because when I first got the AC the first couple times, it was rattling. Then it stopped rattling, but then it did this high-pitched whining thing. And I just think that it was bad from the beginning. That's what I think it was. I think the weird noises were just the signs that it was not working properly. So maybe if it all works out and I get the AC here and I'll know if there's a difference when I hear the new one. If the new one has the high pitch whine, well then we know that's part of the AC. But I'm hoping it doesn't. But it was a lemon. Well, it's not a total lemon because it did cool the place. Ziggy says, glad they're replacing it. Yeah, so it actually is good. I mean, again, I don't have to bring it anywhere. The handyman just called up and it's outside the door, and they're gonna exchange it. Yeah, Polly, I also ordered a smaller one for my bedroom. Nothing too crazy, just a small, simple one for the bedroom. I need one in the bedroom. Anita says, could be the compressor. Chat AC specialist, Anita says, could be the compressor. This is what happened. I'm telling you, I hear these sounds. When I hear sounds that are off, some people are like, you're just hearing something. No, something was going wrong with it. I think the chapter where we did that is called AC Crisis or something. You can go back and find that. I did know. It was... No, Patty says you need a brand new one and not a certified like new. No, the one I had was brand new. It just was a lemon. 12 Tree says the AC Whisperer. I hear Cricket said got a portable AC, kept getting an error code. We returned it, and the replacement has worked great. I am sensitive to weird noises, but they're genuinely annoying noises, not normal noises. So that's why there's no AC behind me. But maybe sometime this week the new AC will come in, and then the handyman will come over and put it in. It won't take long to put it in because it's all set up to be put in. Like the handyman had cut a piece of wood to like go in the window there. So really all we have to do is take it out of the box and just put it in the window. He'll put a couple screws in or something, and then we'll be good to go. Oh, Sharon Heberling is here. Hello, Sharon. Abe Kusi is here. Sonic posted the lemon emojis. It's kind of, when it's not that warm out, having no AC in that window is kind of nice because I get a nice cross flow in this room. There's 2 windows over there. The problem is if it gets too hot out, your cross airflow doesn't matter. So I do need an AC over there. That's the AC also I use for my studio. That one. That's what cools the studio. So it was warm. That's why I had the windows open on Thursday during the stream. I'm glad it wasn't 100 degrees here on Thursday. The appliance store will take back the old the lemon AC when they deliver the new one. They're going to deliver the new one and take back the old one, which is nice. The handyman works with the appliance company. He knows the people over there, so he could just call them up and talk about it. It makes it very easy for me. Rudy Castillo is here. Yeah, Linda says, glad no one was mowing Thursday night. Yeah, I hope we don't have like a 90-degree day and the AC isn't here yet, and I got to go on the air because it's going to be warm in there. Guy on the couch is here. I do use a fan. I have a fan going right now. I bought this fan in 2003. It still works fine. Chris Wright says, when my air in my parents' trailer stopped working, I bought an air conditioner from Lowe's. It was a good decision. It was ice cold. So, enjoy the full window view while it lasts. Let me do a quick news check here. Quick news check. One moment, please. Billy Joe Dre says, your end is getting hotter, mine is getting colder. She's in Australia now, where it's winter. Eileen Novak is here. Fly on a Wall is here. Oh, I wanted to say something about getting an AC in the bedroom, by the way. So I do need an AC in the bedroom because it's going to get warmer here. But also, you know, I've been sleeping with the windows open in the bedroom. I have to because I don't have the AC in there yet. The thing is, though, I kept getting woken up. So sometimes I get woken up in the morning because there's like a bird who will be right outside the window. And, you know, if a bird's like literally right outside your window and the window's open, it's pretty loud when they chirp. Also this morning, I don't know what it was, but there were a bunch of sirens on the street out here, and that woke me up. So I keep having this thing where I get woken up all the time in the morning. And then the handyman had to come yesterday, and so he had to come twice to deal with the AC thing. So I got woken up a couple times. So the last couple nights, I've gotten this really fitful sleep where I sleep like 2 hours at a time and get woken up, which is not very restful. So earplugs. I have white noise machines. It's just the problem is when the windows are open, you're at the mercy of some sound. So, you know, when I get the AC, I can close the window and I won't have to have the birds wake me up. The birds I don't know if there's like a bird. It feels like once in a while a bird is right next to the window. Maybe they're like on the roof right next to the window. But there's a couple times, it doesn't happen all the time, but when it happens, it's unmistakable when a bird is right next to the window and they start chirping, and it's quite piercing if you're like right next to it. And it does wake you up. It's not like they're not on a tree across the yard. I mean right at the window there. Oryx says bang on the wall. So I just that'll help me, I think, with the getting woken up every hour or two. Honey Lava says Black Crow wakes me up every day. Anita says we have an owl outside our window. Yeah, I have Electrofan. Electrofan's a great white noise machine, but doesn't drown out the birds chirping right outside my window. So once I have that, Marcel Kern is here. Marcel says I have a seagull colony right outside the window. It sounds like you're near the water. That sounds nice. So hopefully that gets dealt with soon. We need AC here coming soon, and I think AC in the bedroom coming soon. By the way, we might do a thing tonight. I haven't decided yet. We might do, or I might do it tomorrow, actually. I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight or tomorrow. We're going to do it soon. We will very soon do the cooking the popcorn on the stove stream. We might do it tomorrow. Let me show you the popcorn that I bought. Actually, I'll show you. You know, you guys, I tell you, for extra content, follow the Lookner channel on Twitter. And some of you do and some of you don't. But look what I posted when I was at this. I posted this when I went to Wegmans. Finally caved in and got my non-favorite but available brand. So we can do the cook popcorn on the stove stream soon. Boy, did it pain me to buy this. Because I don't really like the Orville Redenbacher. But if I want to order the Pop Secret, that I like better. It's only at Target, and then it's like $2 more, and I'm probably not going to use it that much. And then I got to order all this other stuff from Target to get the free shipping, and it's like I just was there. I said I'm just going to get it. I'm going to get it, and then we'll just do the stream. I just don't really like this brand of popcorn as much personally. So, but I do have the popcorn. Yeah, I don't think they're going to sponsor me now. Polly says I always go to Lookner channel for extra credit. So that's the popcorn I have, and we're going to try at some point to cook the popcorn on the stove. We might. I don't know if we'll do. I have to see how I feel about it. It's going to be sometime in the next few days. Madison said, I just bought some popcorn too, only because they said there might be a shortage. Yeah, the Pop Secret I like is the Pop Secret kernels. Remind me, to cook it on the stove, what do? Got to use some oil. Oh, do I need butter for this? Crap. Do I need butter to cook it on the stove, or can I just use oil? Sonic's been using the proper popper a lot. Well, I don't have a microwave right now, so. Cookie Kate. Perfect stovetop popcorn. Use a good heavy bottom pot. I have that. Don't crank the heat up too high. Huh? All you need are popcorn kernels, a good pot with a lid, oil, and salt. That's according to cookieandkate.com. I have olive oil, so I'd probably use olive oil because that's what I have here. That's the only kind of oil I have right now is olive oil. I know I've used other oil for popping as well, but I don't want to use something that's like too fatty. Use a good heavy bottom pot. Don't crank the heat up too high. Start with 2 popcorn kernels to gauge the temperature. Once those pop, your oil is hot enough. That's interesting. Add the remaining kernels and remove the pot from the heat for 1 minute. This primes to popcorn to pop without burning the oil. That's interesting. Tip the lid ever so slightly while the popcorn is popping. Oh, I got to find my lid. I also have this, somebody sent me like a splatter guard that I could put on top of it too. Olive oil, you can absolutely make popcorn with olive oil as long as you cook it over medium heat. Olive oil is my favorite oil to use, and it's the healthiest option. There you go. I've used coconut oil. It's good. It's quite fattier. Okay. This is going to make me want to try it. See, now I'm going to want to try it. I'm revving myself up to do it. Boston More Than a Feeling says, sounds a bit risky. Maybe invest in a new microwave. Why does it sound risky? What sounds risky about it? Sounds a bit risky? Hey, Baby Shark is here. Good to see you, Baby Shark. I hope everything's going well with the cosmetology school. Polly thinks we should do it. I think we're going to do it. I think we should do it, probably. I could use some popcorn. So Cookie and Kate says you just put some oil in the pot, heat up the oil until 2 kernels pop, and then you pull off the Add the remaining kernels. Remove the pot from the heat for 1 minute. This primes the popcorn to pop without burning the oil. Then do you put it back on the heat? It's confusing. I think so. Yeah, I should have the lid somewhere. Let me see, let me do a quick check and see. I'm hoping the lid is in the kitchen, but it might not be. If it's not, the lid is downstairs. Hang on, I'm just going to look and see if where the lid is. Let me make sure that the lid... I'm pretty darn sure when I ordered that pot, it had a lid with it. I'm going to have to literally look for the lid now. Yes, it came with a lid. So what I'm going to do right now, because we may do this tonight, is I got to go downstairs into the basement and find the lid. I have the lid. So what I'm going to do is okay, so I'm going to go downstairs, and this should be quick. There's not that many places it could be. So if I find it, we can do the popcorn. I hear Cricket says you could use cookie sheet for the lid. Now, the other thing, the thing about the lid is you don't need, do you need the lid for the steam? Because I do have, somebody sent me, remember, it's like it's a splatter guard that you could just put on, you could put the splatter guard, it's kind of like a wire mesh thing, and you can put it on top of the pot. And that would keep the popcorn from leaving. That might even be better to use. It might even be better to use the splatter guard. The splatter guard's like a big circular wire mesh thing with a handle, and you put it on top of a wok to keep the splattering from going. But it also would keep the popcorn from coming out. Probably want to try with the lid. BZ says you need a pot lid to keep the heat in. Sonic says you kind of want the hot air to get trapped a bit. Well, I think it's popping in the oil. Bob says the popcorn is crispier without steam. Yeah, Jimmy says I can start with a small test batch. Simply Recipes says they're talking about butter. I'm going to not butter. They say heat the oil, put 3 or 4 popcorn kernels into the oil, wait for them to pop. When they pop, add the rest of the popcorn. Like that. Cover the pot removed from heat and count to 30 seconds. This heats the oil to the right temperature, then waiting 30 seconds brings all the other kernels to a near popping temperature, so when they're put back on the heat, they all pop out at the same time. Return the pan to the heat. As the popcorn pops, try to keep the lid slightly ajar to let the steam from the popcorn release. The popcorn will be drier and crispier. Once the popping slows to several seconds between pops, remove the pan. Dump the popcorn into a wide bowl. Do I even have a bowl? Oh no! You know what? I just realized something. If I had known I was going to do this, I would have kept the blue bowl I gave to C. Michelle Sparks. Remember somebody sent me this really big blue bowl? And I was like, I have no use for this. And I gave it to C. Michelle Sparks, but it would be great to dump my popcorn into. Because normally I dump my popcorn into this pot, but I have to use the pot to make the popcorn now. So I need somewhere else to dump the popcorn. Cereal bowl's not going to be big enough. Oh boy, what did I do? 12 Tree says, I knew you were going to say that. If only I had that bowl. I do have the proper popper bottom of the bowl. That can hold a bunch. It was a nice bowl. I thought I had no use for it. Who knew that I could use that lovely blue bowl that C. Michelle Sparks has now? Now you need a big bowl. A colander. I do have a colander. Yeah, that's true. No, I also, again, I have things I can throw it in, but that would have been, that bowl was like the perfect one. The rice washing bowl I can use, as Callie Voltaire says, that's true too. I could use that bowl too. That's true. Shahn says, I think I sent that bowl. Did we know you sent it, Shahn? Anyways, I'll figure it out. All right, I gotta go. Let me go downstairs and grab the lid. Was it Shahn? It would have been good for the popcorn. I did not know we'd be cooking popcorn. Yeah, Callie Voltaire says we didn't know it was Shahn. I don't think we did. Yeah, I can use Callie Voltaire's bowl, the plastic bowl. Shahn says I'll link it. It's the I forget, it was Tupperware bowl. It was a Tupperware blue bowl. I can't find it now. Anyways, Blue Wave or something. It was like a porcelain bowl or a ceramic bowl or something. Pyrex, not Tupperware. Thank you, Shahn. Anyways. All right, let me go. Let me go down and let me go grab the lid for the pot. Hold on a second. Where are my keys? I can't find my keys. So I'm going to go downstairs. I have my flashlight with me just in case I need to look through a box, and hopefully I can find that lid to the pot so we can make popcorn. All right, so hang on. I'm going to mute myself, and you guys hang out here, and then hopefully I'll be back in a minute. So hang out. Mods will make sure everybody behaves. Okay, so I can't find the lid. The lid might be here. I don't think I would have thrown out the lid. But there's a few boxes downstairs, and I went through them, and I didn't immediately see it. So I'll have to go down and do a more exhaustive search sometime for the lid. Why can't I use this? Why can I not use this? What's heating the popcorn up is the oil. Both pages I looked up said, well, make sure you have the lid ajar so the steam gets out. So it seems like what you really need the lid for is to keep everything in the pot. Again, I want to repeat, what's heating the kernels is the oil, not the air. It's not an air popper. The oil will heat up just the same. This is a splatter guard. We're going to try it. Susan says you can definitely use a splatter guard. All right, so I think what we're going to do is, I think we're going to do the thing where I start a second stream. Now what I have to do, Rick thinks the splatter screen would look fine. Now what I have to do is to set up the phone. I got to do this again, where I set up the phone. I got to set up my phone in the kitchen so we can do the stream for there. So hang on one moment. I got to put another message up. May says, I saw a video the other day where someone used the splatter screen when cooking popcorn. All right, it looks like we're going to do this, aren't we? There's no time like the present. Primal Plasma says use a pot lid. Just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. Shahn says popcorn sounds good. One moment, please. One moment, please. Polly says, splatter guards now. Tomorrow the lid industry folds. Where will it end? All right, hang on. What I need to do is get... Here's the stand. Here's the stand for the phone. Here's the phone stand. All right, I'm gonna go now and set up in the kitchen. And when I'm done setting up, in the kitchen, we'll start the live stream from the kitchen. Okay. So hang out for a second. I'll leave the volume on, and I'm going to set up right now in the kitchen for our popcorn stream. working. Can people hear me? If you can hear me, type in the chat. We're getting ready. Okay, alright, so guys, I gotta go, let me go back to the other stream. While you wait here, I'm gonna go to the other stream and tell people, I'm gonna type in that we're over here. So hang on a second here. Alright, I just started the other stream. Let me just, oh, thanks, Denise Horton. I appreciate that, Denise Horton. Thank you for some butter the next time. Thank you so much, Denise Horton. So let me just post. We are making popcorn. Okay. I am posting the link and pinning the comment. Okay. Okay, so go switch to the other stream. Switch to the stream. I'm going over there. I'm going over to the other stream. That was so fun. I really feel like I learned a life skill. Really, I now know how to make popcorn on the stove. Hey, shout out to the Simply Recipes website and the Cookie and Kate website. I looked at both of these. Cookie and Kate, perfect stove popcorn, and Simply Recipes, perfect popcorn. Whew, that was fun. Oh, let me show you my new bottle. This is my new smaller version of the glass bottle. AJ says, now I want to try stove popcorn. So I like the big version of the glass bottle so much. This is 22 ounces, but it's much more handleable, easily lighter and easily handleable than the 32 ounce one. So, but I now own 2 of these bottles. They do not sponsor me. If they did, I would have gotten the bottles discounted, but I did not. I bought them myself. So let me show you the one I just bought. The one I bought was the 22 ounce Chinese porcelain. This is the pure. The only problem with the Purifew water bottle, as I've discussed with you guys, is that I've had an issue where the rubber gasket comes out of the top of the bottle. But I've just put the rubber gasket back in. That's the one drawback, is there's this rubber gasket inside the lid it's like a ring and it falls out. But when it's fallen out, I've just shoved it back in. Here, it's this bottle here. I'll put the link right now in the chat. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. But I have been won over to glass bottles. The water tastes so much better. And I really like this size. This is the 22 ounce size. But I like the 32 ounce size too because it holds so much water. The thing about glass bottles, though, is they can break. Now, I will say, this company, when you get your bottle in the mail, they let you sign up for a 6-month shatterproof guarantee. So if I shatter it within the first 6 months, they'll send me another one. But you got to be careful with the glass bottles because they can break, and then that's it. That was so fun. That was so fun. I'm going back through the comments. I think, hey, Aravic donated on this stream before when we were on the other stream. Thanks, Aravic. He said the mic sounded awesome. Thank you, Aravic Sonder. Double streams. Linda says I'm awful with glass, so she's not going to get the glass bottle. No, I drink my water from the tap. The tap water here is very good. Yeah, this bottle comes with a silicone cover. Yeah, I'm addicted. As Sonic suggests, I'm going to be addicted to stovetop popcorn. CV says you'll never want microwave popcorn again. As you practice, stovetop will be better than movie theater popcorn and so versatile. Flavors are endless. Yeah, I could see seasoning it or whatever. I think with the microwave, I feel like the microwave heats it up more than the stovetop does. And it's sort of like, the same way in which if you heat up, say you reheat a chicken breast in the microwave, it doesn't taste as good to me as when you just heat it up in the stove. It loses something. And I feel like the popcorn loses something in the proper popper that it doesn't lose in the stovetop. Al Bo is here. Hey, Al. Al says, I drink water from the tap too. So many people are in places where it's fine and are still afraid to. Well, the water here tastes good. I've been in other places where I wouldn't really trust it, but I've always liked the water in this town. Sonic says, I wonder how tahini seasoning is on popcorn. I swear I think I tried it at some point, Sonic, and I liked it. Sam says it dehydrates in the microwave. Tom says maybe it loses moisture. As AJ points out, it is convenient to use the microwave, though. And you don't need oil. Well, I use oil in the proper, but. Hannikin says, a lot of parents are using glass bottles. Again, for babies, they have the silicone sleeves. But I highly recommend trying the stove method for the popcorn. It's fun, and it just tastes really good. It's really good. It's kind of dangerous now that I know how to do that. Because it was really good. But the popcorn did not taste that oily. I mean, it clearly had oil on it, but it did not taste like, oh, this is all oily. Wow. That was a revelation. What a revelation that was. I'm a little annoyed I can't find the lid, though. Where did I put my lid? Erica uses coconut oil. That's a popular one. I think that's like what the movie theaters use. Wow. Okay, I think there were a couple other things I wanted to talk about. We hadn't even done a cooking stream in a while. You know that? That was the first. When was the last cooking stream? Sonic? I'm going to look it up on the channel. Did we have stovetop popcorn when I was a kid? No. We sometimes did Jiffy Pop with my mom, which I loved. I love Jiffy Pop, believe me. But I'd never done that before. But if we go back here, Lookner Cooks. This says 6 months ago. Boy, is that the last cooking stream? Making chicken after midnight was the last cooking stream? Was it? 6 months ago? Or did I just not properly label a stream? But man, I remember making scallops. AJ says, that's it. Wow. It's been almost 6.5 months. A couple weeks ago, I was in the kitchen, Sonic. What did we do there? What did we do in the kitchen? Mother's Mustache, the bottle I'm holding is a 22 ounce. I also have the 32 ounce. 32 ounce is more sizable but heavier. This is the 22 ounce right here. Oh, Soda Stream. Yeah, as some of as people said, Sarah, Erica, etc. Sonic, that was the Soda Stream. By the way, I have used Soda Stream twice now, and I really like the soda water. And I think what I mentioned to you is I keep the bottle of water uncarbonated in the fridge ready to go. So I have cold water in a bottle. And when I want, like say I make some food and I want to have soda water with it, I wait until right before I eat my food, and then I press. I only have to do 3. I just do 3 presses of the carbonator, and then I have my soda water ready to go. But I do it right before I use the water. It is good. I have enjoyed using the Soda Stream so far. I still don't know who sent me the Soda Stream. I have no idea who sent it to me. No idea. Stacks, are you asking about the water bottle? Again, this is the bottle, the 22 ounce version. His name is also sharing for qualifying purchases. Al says, I remember you were asking about my Soda Stream. After I got mine, I love mine. I just don't know if I'm going to keep using it when I start having to replace the carbonator. But maybe I will. I don't know. The one thing about buying cans of soda water, which is an alternative, is that you have to lug around the cans. With the Soda Stream, you don't have to lug around anything. Once in a while, you got to go replace the cartridge. But once the cartridge is here, you don't have to worry about getting cans. Yes, this bottle is an expensive bottle. I think because it's glass. I should have mentioned this. It is not a cheap bottle. The 32 ounce is like $33. So I don't buy this bottle lightly, but basically I have switched. My 2 water bottles I always keep in the fridge are this one and the 32-ounce one. Also, I have a steel one Chris Lund gave me at some point, and so I have that in there too. But and I use this like at night. It's just insulated. This is an insulated bottle, so I'll use this to like I'll put cold water in here and leave it on my desk or leave it in next to my bed. But I always keep some bottles in the fridge, so there's always cold water if I want it. So that's why if I didn't use these much, I wouldn't spend the money on the water bottle. But I use these every day. This is what I drink my water out of, and I just really like the flavor much more. I've had issues with plastic bottles. Once you leave the water in there too long, it tastes bad. I also think my plastic bottles, I've had them for several years, and I think they were going bad because I would leave water in there for more than a day and it would taste disgusting. And I couldn't drink the water out of my plastic bottles anymore. So I had to get new bottles because my plastic bottles, the water didn't taste right anymore. Sonic says, how often are you supposed to thoroughly wash water bottles like that? That I do not know. I do not know. It says you can use a dishwasher for this. You just have to be careful with it. But I'm just hand washing this. It comes with directions, how to... it says you can use a dishwasher, but... Stack says, I can taste the plastic too. It's gross. The water tastes fine in the metal bottle, but I don't leave it in there that long. I usually leave the water in less than a day in the metal bottle. Darren, the glass bottles are not insulated, so it's like having water in a glass cup. But yeah, I really am. Again, I have been won over to glass bottles. I'll say this though: if these bottles don't leave my house. If I needed a bottle to take to work every day or take to school every day, I don't think I would use a glass bottle because it would break too easily. So I do think there's certainly a place for having plastic bottles. When I run on the treadmill, I don't use a glass bottle. I have a plastic squirt bottle. So I would not trust this if I had to run around with it a lot because I would drop it and it would break. But I use it here, so... California Freedom says, I use mine in a dishwasher and I wash it once mold appears in the lid around the rim. Also, I think if you're going to put this in the dishwasher, I think you take off this. I think the silicone sleeve comes off, but I haven't done that. No, I don't want any flavors in my water, just regular water. Linda has Contigo insulated metal bottles. I did have one of those once. CFTV from California made some microwave popcorn tonight and sent us a picture of the microwave popcorn. So CFTV was from California California Freedom TV was participating. Hey, is California Freedom TV still here? They sent me a postcard I can read. Casey, AC update, go back earlier in the stream. First thing we did in the stream. It's broken. I'm getting a replacement. But if California Freedom TV is here, we can still hear. We can do the read the postcard. But I don't see them here. I've had weird eating the last couple of days. First of all, yesterday I ate chicken and rice, and then for like my lunch meal, which is usually my big meal, and then by a couple hours later, I was starving, so I had to eat like a double cheeseburger, and then today, I went for a run, and then I started like crashing after my run. So I ate Chinese food with my mom, but I don't think Then I still have like a little bit of the headache thing, and I just had some popcorn. So I think I took a long run today. I ran for like an hour and 15 minutes. I ran like 8 miles on the treadmill, just not even going that fast. But I think maybe when I take a run. If I take a run, I have to like eat a lot after, or I can like risk having my crashing happen. So, anyways, it's weird because I did eat a bunch today, but for whatever reason, some days I have that. I get the headache thing from. No, it's not drinking enough water, and it's not having sugar. It's about eating rich enough food. And some days we won't have to go over this all again. But believe me, you're not going to figure it out. I've been to a doctor about it. So any suggestion you're going to have in the chat is going to be something we've talked about endlessly. So right now, I just have to, when I have this coming on, I just need to do what I need to do, eat what I need to eat, and deal with it. Even if it's junky food. But we've been over this a lot. We're not going to go over this a lot more. Oh yeah, California Freedom TV is here. Let's read the postcard. Look, it's from California Freedom TV. I got a postcard from California Freedom TV. Nice postcard. We'll read the postcard. Anyways. Just some days I have the thing where my body says you need to eat more and something like super rich. But I don't know what it is. I'll have a little more. I'm gonna have a couple things after the stream. I'm gonna have some vegetables. I'm gonna have an orange. Maybe a little cereal. We'll see if because I've eaten a bunch today. But anyways. From California Freedom TV, great show, Steve. Thank you. Just glad my conditioner works. Just glad my air conditioner works properly here. Hope yours works soon too. Well, we'll hopefully get a replacement soon. I saw Massachusetts is the second best state to live in. Second best. You made a good choice in moving there. Thumbs up, your pal Mark. Hey, what a nice postcard from California Freedom TV. What a lovely postcard. That's very nice, Mark. Thank you. California Freedom TV. Very kind postcard. Everybody's saying nice card. Let's see here. What else do we have to? What else do we have to cook? Oh, Shahn sent a picture. Hey guys, Shahn got the Shahn TV sent a picture of his stickers. They came. They arrived. Finally, I can't believe they arrived. Here are Shahn's stickers. So again, Shahn had wanted stickers as his Patreon benefit, I think it was. I'm not sure. So I tried twice to send Shahn text stickers through TeePublic. And they twice said they delivered them, and twice Shahn never got them. Or actually, didn't even say. They twice said they shipped them, and then you check the tracking, and the tracking wouldn't have any information about where they ended up. So I don't know what was going on with TeePublic shipping to Shahn. So I ordered them to my address, and then I sent them U.S. mail to Shahn, same address, and they got there in 2 days. So why TeePublic couldn't ship them to Shahn, I have no idea. Stack says someone's ready to sticker bomb the town. Yeah, the fridge magnets are here. I just haven't put them up yet. John Gidry. It's up to Shahn where he sticks them. I don't know where Shahn's going to use them. Those are at teepublic.com. teepublic.com. I'll post the link to it. People might want the link. Let me just find it here. Who knows where Shahn will use them? Here, I have the link from TeePublic. They currently are, I guess, $2 each, but then you got to pay shipping. Anyways, in case anybody's interested, I'll throw the link up there. That's the sticker. There's no other size. That's the one size. No, the stickers are not magnetized. They're just stickers. They're just stickers. New in town is here. Okay, let's see here. Oh, what I was saying is, I'm sure we have other cooking streams to do. Well, I got to do the tacos stream. We got to get to doing the tacos stream. Oh, how was graduation? I should mention that. I was going to mention that before. So I did go to my. Just to be clear, the stickers are not 8 of them for $2. I think they're each $2. I went to my niece's graduation on Thursday. Oh, I can show you a picture. But, yeah, it was as boring as I thought it was going to be. I mean, I'm super happy for my niece. I did get to see my niece there. It was the one fun part of it is that I got to... When all the graduates marched out of the room, out of the gym, I was standing outside, so I got to talk to my niece for like 2 minutes. Then that was the one fun thing I did about it. The rest of it was super boring, as I expected, and it was nice. I got to see her walk across the stage, get her diploma, but it's like whatever. By the way, I was so angry. Right before I went to the graduation, I got an email from my sister-in-law. I asked her to forward the email with like the parking instructions, and then no one told me this, but on the email it said you could live stream the graduation. So I could have just sat here and live streamed it and watched it here. Probably would have had a much better view, but no one told me this. My family wouldn't have been happy with me anyway. But Yeah, it was just the standard graduation. They sing the national anthem. No one told me. So I was quite far away. I showed up like just as it was starting. And then I guess I found out after the fact that like my niece conducted the chorus for the national anthem, but nobody told me this was happening. So they do the national anthem, then like the principal says some stuff, and then whatever, and then there's like a senior gives a speech, which was perfectly fine. It's just, whatever, you've heard the kind of speech before. And then it honestly took like, I want to say close to an hour, certainly at least 45 minutes for them to read everybody's name who graduates, and they call them up. And then that was it. That was the end of it. That was the whole graduation. So what I did, I showed up right before it started. And what I did, if you look here, if I can show this to you, is this going to work here? So there's the venue. But what I did is I stood right by this. It was like in a big gym, and it was kind of warm out. So I stood by the door because there was this nice breeze coming in through the door. So you can see where I am. I'm next to the door. And what happened is I wanted to kind of check the news once in a while, but there was no good cell signal in there. So I would go outside and check the news outside. And then once they read my niece's name, it was like a half an hour of names after that. So at that point, I just left and went outside and sat outside and looked at the news on my phone for a half an hour. And then, but the great thing is that the graduates came out this door. So when the graduates came out, I got to greet my niece as she came out. But that's what it looked like there. I have another picture too I can show you. Hold on. That's like a different shot. But you can see I was just standing next to the door. I don't know, Eileen, if it really meant that much to her. I mean, she's just focused on graduating. Here's one more picture. There you go. So I didn't have a great view, but I was very happy with my where I was standing. Also, the other thing is I parked just off campus there, which was great because I got out right away, which let me go. Then I went right home after and got on the air for the January 6th thing. Anyways, I was so happy to not have to sit on an uncomfortable bench for an hour and a half. Then these people got there early and everything. I showed up right as it started. But man, it was like 50 minutes, 50, of them just reading names. Erica, my niece's family went out to dinner, but I couldn't go for that because I was doing this. I was doing this here, the coverage here. It wasn't like a super big deal. Like it wasn't a really big deal that I didn't go to the dinner. I see them all the time anyway. They live 8 minutes away. California Freedom TV says, my graduating class only had 50 people. Eileen Novak posted a yawning emoji. No, most people were sitting there, but I was standing because I preferred to... I actually took a photo of myself. I took a selfie as I stood against the wall next to the door. Here's my selfie. That's my graduation selfie. It was quite warm. I captured my mood. Graduation selfie. Yeah, that's that. There you go. Sema is watching. I know. I bet I'm not pronouncing that right. Now, if I was warm, you can imagine the people who weren't next to the breeze. Anyways. But I went. I did it. I went. April says, looks like you were having fun. I forgot to mention this. So we just made popcorn, right? We just made popcorn on the stove. It was amazing. Guys, if you didn't see it, we made popcorn on the stove. There's a stream right now on Lookner channel. Making popcorn on the stove live. So go check that out. But yeah, it's a proof I was there selfie, exactly. So what I mentioned to you was that I had bought popcorn recently. So we could do that stream. I sucked it up and bought this popcorn that I didn't think I liked so I could do the stream. Although it turned out the popcorn was quite good. But what I didn't tell you is this popcorn, the reason I was able to get this popcorn was because of Wegmans. So basically all the grocery stores close at 10 p.m. now. Most of them do. And then when I was in even Orlando, the pub was closed at 10. There was a Walmart neighborhood market, which I didn't really like, that closed at 11. But as I've mentioned to you, the amazing, wonderful Wegmans supermarket, which at night is about 7 minutes from me. It's a wonderful supermarket. The Wegmans is open till midnight. Midnight, amazing. It's open till midnight. So after the January 6th stream, the January 6th stream ended at like 11:15 p.m. or 11:20. I needed groceries. I was running out of groceries. So I got in the car and drove over to Wegmans, and I got there 20 minutes before closing, and I got all my shopping done, and I bought the popcorn there. So, and I had told you guys this. I said, sometimes I do a stream and it runs late, and I want to go to the grocery, and I can't. But now that Wegmans is near me and it's open till midnight every night, I can do it. So Wegmans totally came through. I got all my shopping done. It was fantastic, and it didn't interfere with my day, because it was at the end of the day and there was no traffic and there was nobody there. Well, there was some people there, but it was easy. So the whole thing was so easy. Got a bunch of shopping done. I needed some more tomatoes and oranges and other stuff. Milk. Got it all done. So Wegmans. That's how I got the popcorn. I got popcorn at Wegmans that night because it's open till midnight. So thank you to Wegmans. Who would think that I'm living in a suburb, yet I have access to a later grocery store than when I was living in cities? This suburb is not very far out, though. It's pretty close to Boston. Yeah, Cindy, rewind and you can hear me talk about graduation. Kirsty says late night shopping is the best. Wegmans is the best. They have great salad, great produce. It's so good. It's so good. Anyways, we'll try to do some more. We got to do the tacos stream. I got to make tacos with my brother. I got to talk to him about that. I'll talk to my brother about it. Okay. Boy, Thursday was a super productive day. Thursday, I got work done on my script. Then I went to graduation. Then I live streamed the January 6th thing. Then I went to Wegmans. It doesn't get much more productive than that. What a day Thursday was. Very productive. By the way, there are a couple packages here. We'll open them on another stream. Also, there are a couple packages waiting for me at the UPS store. I got to go there in the next few days. Guys, the red thing is just a light. It's just a light. Wouldn't you assume that's a light outside? Why is it such a mystery what the red thing is in the window? Wouldn't you say it's probably a light? Because that's exactly what it is. It's a light at the end of the street. It's a red light somewhere. Gary Hammonds came by. Linda says aliens. Okay. Guys, it's been quite an eventful evening. See, Michelle Sparks thinks it's a UFO. Somebody has like an alarm light on their house or something. It is not a laser. Okay, guys, we've done so much tonight, but I think we might be reaching the natural end of the stream. I think it's time. I owe you so much thanks. You have motivated me to learn how to pop popcorn on the stove. Can you believe we did this? The door moves when I leave, because what happens is when I open the basement door, the air pressure changes and this door comes open. That's why the door comes open when I leave. Oh, thank you, Sonic. Sonic says, thanks, Steve. Mods, chatters, lurkers. Sadly, now I have to do chapters. But this was fun. Another double streamer. A double streamer tonight. Hey, let's thank Linda Belk and Sarah and AJ. They were moderating. Thank you. We're in one of those kind of AFTV big news lulls where we haven't been on AFTV as much the last couple of weeks. But this is what happens. So then we take more time over here. Let's just do more streams over here. Thank you, Arizona Jumper. Thanks for the bye-bye sticker. Thank you, Arizona Jumper. And thanks so much to Ragsyule from Canada, who says, thanks for a fun stream. Thank you, Ragsyule and Arizona Jumper. That's so kind of you guys. Thank you. And Sonic as well. So nice of you. Hey, Kangaroo Island TV, thanks. Kangaroo Island TV had messaged on Twitter and said maybe we'll do popcorn. So thanks for encouraging me to do it. Look, see? Kangaroo Island TV had posted this under my tweet before. He said, popcorn? So thanks for the motivation. Baby Shark is still here. Baby Shark, so good seeing you. Is everything okay, Baby Shark? Is things going well at school? We hadn't seen Baby Shark in a while. Oh, thank you, Gordon Gott, for the wow sticker. That's how I was when the popcorn started popping. What I should do really quick before I end, I want to go back to the other stream and just I want to replay. Oh, thanks Billy Joe Drage for watching too. I want to replay for a moment when the popcorn popped. Let's replay this. I'm replaying this. Oh, thanks 77 Pool Bob, who says celebrating in College Station tonight, Texas A&M going to College World Series in Omaha. Thanks, Stephen Moss, for all you do. I was watching highlights of their game last night, 77 Pool Bob, and it was at College Station, and people seemed really psyched about it. So congratulations, Texas A&M baseball. Hey, thanks so much, 77 Pool Bob. Very nice of you. Really appreciate that. Thank you. That's the initial kernels popping. That was really fast. Here we go, right here. Has popped. Breaking news, one has popped. That's the one that was in the War of the Oil. Okay. I gotta put the popcorn in. Why is this like this? I gotta put the popcorn in now. Oh, it's sizzling, it's sizzling. Now I'm gonna put the pot back on the heat. I'm going to put the pot back on the heat now. A lot of oil. I might have used too much oil. I'm moving the oil around to get the oil. It's sizzling. It smells good. It smells good. It smells good. Hold on. Let me get the camera. Let me get the camera. So fun. This is so fun. Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. Look at this. Oh, who said, who told me that I couldn't use this primal plasma, or Beth? I couldn't use this instead of the lid? This is much better than a lid because we can see it. It's so much better using the splatter screen than the lid because we can actually see what's going on live. Breaking news. Breaking news. It's splattering a little bit. Breaking news. Breaking news. Oh my, this is amazing. It's going to be too oily though. It's alive, says April Coco. It's going to be too oily though. Wow. It must be done. It's going to be done soon. Okay, I got to take it off. In a second, I'm going to take it off. I don't want to burn it. It's time. Hold on. There, that was magical. Yeah, I guess when I took it up, when I probably, you're supposed, once you put the kernels in, you're supposed to give it about 30 seconds before you put it back on the heater. I probably took about 20 seconds. Hetty says he called us idiots. No, I only called the people idiots who were insisting to me that you had to use the lid. I called them idiots. But that was fun. That was so fun. All right, let me thanks again, Sarah, AJ, Linda Belk for modding. Kangaroo Island TV says, I love stovetop popcorn. I am the corn king after all. You did it just right. Hey, I'm really looking forward to Stan's stream where he tries cooking popcorn on the stove for the first time and he can't find his lid and he tries using the splatter guard screen. I can't wait for that, Stan. Tell me when you post your stream, Stan. April's going to order some kernels. April's going to try it. April's going to try it. Yeah. Kangaroo Island TV says, I might have to do my own video with my glass-topped lids. I know where my lids are. No, I'm glad that Kangaroo Island TV encouraged me to do the stream tonight, the popcorn stream. Might have given me the extra motivation I needed. Thanks, Gordon Gott, for watching. Wesley Downs, Oric 3D, Hannikin, Jimmy ZNJ, Kirsty Castro, Eileen Novak, Rags Yule, Baby Shark, Seme, if I'm pronouncing that right. See Michelle Sparks, May, Karen, Hannikin, Patty, 77 Pool Bob. Baby Shark says, everything's going great. Good to hear, good to hear. Billy Joe Drage. Cindy Jones, Rick Hoppy. Rick says, being able to see the popping through the splatter guard was so entertaining. Yeah, it really did make the whole thing. That was the money shot, Rick. Oric says, I have a splatter guard. The only reason I have a splatter guard is because somebody sent me one for the walk. I don't remember who sent me the splatter guard. Maybe Sonic remembers. Boy, that came in handy, though. Ziggy was watching. Thank you. Callie Voltaire. Callie Voltaire is running at 4:30 a.m.? What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Callie Voltaire. All you people in your really hot areas like Texas and Arizona, stay cool. Linda and Sonic, it's really hot where they are. But this was fun. Jennifer Herring, thanks for watching too. Oh, and I gotta clean the pot now, though. I gotta clean the pot. I gotta do that too. And thanks, Shahn, for the good stuff that I put in the popcorn. Thanks, Callie Voltaire, for the popcorn bowl I used. Rick says, I can't believe I don't have a splatter guard. Man, I should have mentioned which splatter guard I have. I'll post the link to the splatter guard that I was bought. Again, is this the one? I think it's this one. I bet it's this one. Let me just make sure this is the one. I think I found it. Hold on. I think the one the splatter guard that I was bought is like the really popular one on Amazon, and it's $13.99, and they're offering a 20% coupon, which I guess would make it like $11 or something. Yeah, again, the reason somebody sent it to me is because for the wok. I mean, you might not need a splatter guard. You only need it if you cook something that splatters, obviously. This is the one that I was sent, and I forget who sent it to me. It's the very popular one on Amazon, Berg Coke Splatter Guard. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. And you can see it says $13.99 and save 20%. And that's the exact one I have. You can, it says extra fine mesh. I think you can put it in the dishwasher. I'll look that up. I think I have looked at it in the dishwasher. Yeah, dishwasher safe. You can put it in the dishwasher. Anyways, it's a kind of a specific item. Certainly not everyone needs one. But if you're looking for a splatter guard, this is the one I was sent, and it seems to work fine. Tom Bombadil says they work, love mine. See, Michelle Sparks says, always need a link. Oh, is it mine for 13-inch pan? Oh, what's the size of mine? Let's see. Mine might be a bigger one. I got to look up how big mine is. Let me measure how wide mine is. I can confirm that my splatter guard is the 13-inch. The circle is 13 inches in diameter. They also sell 9.5-inch, 11.5-inch, and 15-inch. The one I have is 13 inches because I just measured it. Cindy says, how does mesh stop a hot oil splatter? This I can't really tell you. What I can tell you is it does work because I've used it for my wok. Now, I was using it today. There was a bit of splatter when popping the corn. There was a bit of splatter that got through when popping the corn. It wasn't much though, but a little got through. So I can't really speak to that. But it is designed to stop hot oil splatter. But I'll say this: when you don't use a splatter guard, like when I use my wok, I get much more splatter. Anyways. Also, I believe it is free returns. Is it free returns? Oh, maybe it's not free returns. It might not be free returns. No, free returns. It says free returns right there. Okay. Callie Voltaire says he's going to try one. Tom Bombadil says you will get a little splatter, but not as bad as it is without it. Anyways, but again, it's a specific thing. So only get one if you have a need for it. Because You need to be cooking something that splatters. My only real need for it was somebody got it to me because I did stir fry once in a while. I haven't done stir fry in months. I never anticipated using it for something else, but tonight it came through. And AH, thanks for watching. Cindy Jones, Darren Markley. It says helping to protect you in your kitchen from hot spitting oil. That's the purpose of it. All right, guys, it's time. Thanks to everybody who donated. That's super nice of you. I really appreciate that. Also, thanks to all the lurkers out there. Thanks to everybody who jumped over to the other stream and watched that one. And more streams soon. I'm sure there'll be more news streams soon and more Lookner streams soon. Yes, oh, actually, Cindy points out the red light did go off. There's no red light. So maybe it was a bike light or something. I don't know. But yes, as Andy H says, it is that time. Thanks again to our mods. Cindy, Sarah, AJ, and Linda Belk. Thank you. Yeah, Mother's Mustache. Let me know how you like the water bottle. If you guys order anything that I use, and I say I use, and I give them, let me know, because I love hearing how it's working out for you. So if you get the water bottle, let me know how you like it. I like mine. Okay. K-Body, thanks for watching. Auric 3D. And everybody else. All right, we're wrapping this up. I have to go do chapters now. Chapters. But hey, this was fun. Thanks for joining me this Saturday evening for our live streams, plural, and for my journey to cooking popcorn on the stovetop. We did it. We figured out how to cook popcorn on the stovetop. All right, that is it for now. Thank you for watching. And and last thing, remember, Lookner channel on Twitter. I say it, but check out Lookner channel on Twitter for bonus content. All right, Kirsty, thanks for watching, and everybody else. Billy Joe Drage and everybody else. Thanks, guys. Rick Hoppy, everybody, thanks for watching, and we will see you very, very soon. It's alive, says April Coco. There it is. I hear crickets. Hold on. This is where it gets kind of crazy. Can I switch? Secret busted. All right. Flattering there. Bottle so much, I got a smaller version. This is so good. Guys, this is so good. It's even better than proper popper. No butter. Did not use butter. If I went to a movie theater and had this, I'd be like, oh my God, this movie theater has the best popcorn. Wow. Can you tell I like see what's going on live? This is much better than a lid because we can see it. It's so much better using the splatter screen and the lid because we can actually see what's going on live. Breaking news. Breaking news. It's splattering a little bit. Breaking news. Breaking news. Oh my, this is amazing. Breaking news. Breaking news. Oh my, this is amazing. It's going to be too oily.